It's easy to think of drugs as an experience delivery system. I want to feel X, so I'm going to ingest this drug today. But it just doesn't work that way. A drug may be a simple molecule, but the effects in the body are not simple, nor are they consistent. So think of it this way. How does alcohol make you feel? Is there only one answer? Do you feel the same way if you're drinking at a fun party when your sports ball team just won? Do you feel the same way then as you do when you're drinking alone because your sweetie just dumped you? Probably not. Now, alcohol is alcohol, but it's affecting a person with emotions and attitudes and experiences. But it's even more variable than that. There's so many things that influence the way that all drugs work, not just the ones that affect our mood and emotions. So drugs influences depend on genetics. Some people genetically metabolize drugs faster than others, and they have different levels of enzymes that break down drugs. Age plays a role. The elderly are less able to metabolize drugs than younger adults are. It can take weeks or months, for instance, for Valium to be cleared from the body in older people. Sex plays a role. Females have less of the enzyme that breaks down alcohol. So everything else being equal, they're the same size, same experience, a woman is going to get more drunk than a man on the same amount of alcohol. Size plays a role. If you're smaller with alcohol, your blood alcohol content can be higher if you drink the same amount as your larger friend. It also depends on how much body fat you have or lean muscle you have. What else plays a role? Time of day. Corticosteroids, for instance, need to be taken in the morning. Theophylline works better at night. And alcohol, you've heard of day drinking. You do get drunk if you drink more in the morning than you do in the evening because you actually make less of the enzyme that breaks down alcohol in the morning than you do later in the day. So it gets you more drunk. Let's see what foods you eat with the drugs or other drugs taken together because chemicals interact. Some foods or drugs may increase or decrease the effects of the drug you've just taken, and sometimes in ways you don't expect. So one example, people think that somebody's high on cocaine, if they were to drink alcohol, it'll take down the high. And no, alcohol plus cocaine combine to form a different substance called cocaethylene. Cocaethylene is very toxic. It increases heart rate, raises the risk of immediate death as much as 25 times over cocaine alone. So drugs interact with each other, and it's important to know these many factors that influence what the effect of the drug is on your body. So the effects of drugs on our bodies and our minds, it's beautifully complex. And together we will explore the factors that influence what drugs do.